And to get interactive if Okoh Harrison is here.
Yes, and I hope everyone has their gadgets, their tablets, their computer ready to contribute to the program.
It's Monday.
It's Monday, and we have a lot of interesting things to share with you, a lot of interesting stuff trending on social media. So let's get into it. Yeah. And Ghana's flag stands at half-mast as its designer passes into glory at 92.
We became independence. It was advertised that being a new country coming up, we needed a lot of things. For instance, this flag and everything should be new.
South African High Commission in Ghana denies reports that 5 Ghanaians have been killed in xenophobic attacks, as you heard on today's big story. Are we stepping into an era of Sharia law? Well, a pregnant widow has been apparently sentenced to 100 public lashes, according to Star FM Online. Now, we'll find out if it is, in fact, the truth. This is the only show that lets you make the stories your own by joining in the discussion. It's Joy News Interactive, and my name is Ifwa Akwa Harrison. In 1957, the Gold Coast became Ghana. Along with her new name, the nation also got a new flag. Responding to an advert in the newspaper, Theodosia Okoh put her name down in the history books as the designer of Ghana's flag. Forgotten for decades, Mrs. Okoh was once again in the spotlight in 2013 when the mayor of Accra renamed the Accra hockey pitch in honor of the late President Mills. The brouhaha died down when President Mahama reminded the nation of Mrs. Okoh's immense contribution not only to national unity but also in the field of sports, particularly hockey. This is a tribute to a great lady.
Theodosia Okoh will forever remain in Ghana's history books as the woman who designed the national flag. An article about the flag on the Government of Ghana website, ghana.gov.gh, explains her design. Quote, "I decided on the 3 colors of red, gold and green because of the geography of Ghana. Ghana lies in the tropics and is blessed with rich vegetation. The color gold was influenced by the mineral-rich nature of our lands, and red commemorates those who died or worked for the country's independence. Then the 5-pointed lone star, which is the symbol of African emancipation and unity in the struggle against colonialism." End of quote. Mrs. Okoh was also an avid hockey player who championed the game in her day. According to veteran sports journalist Ken Bediako, as chairperson of the Ghana Hockey Association, Theodosia used her influence to make sure the national hockey pitch is where it is now. Theodosia Okoh was born Theodosia Salome Esihene on June 13, 1922 at Akimwenchi. She was educated at the Agogo boarding school and later attended the Agogo Training College, where she won a scholarship to the Achimota School to study an art teacher specialist course. Her favorite pastime was Scrabble. Theodosia Salome Okoh is survived by 3 children.
And some of you have also been sending your tributes via social media. A lot of rest in peace for Mrs. Theodosia Okoh. Remember Ghana in paradise. This is Cecilia Wama. So that's what she is saying. Flames Young Ericina says, "Rest in peace, Mom. Rest in the Lord. Frank Ejakun Owusu says, Mama, rest in peace and God be with you till we meet again. You found target, says, nice job done. R.I.P. till we meet again. Nyameche Edmond says, oh, Mami, may your soul rest in perfect peace. Alicia Nyakun says, we thank God for your life. And Max Romeo says, fare thee well, stateswoman. And Danielle Chapo says, you served Ghana well. Big ups to you. Hashtag RIP. Patience Amayao says, RIPP, we thank God for your life, Mama. And a lot of these messages coming through on social media when we broke the news that Mrs. Theodosia Okoh has passed on to glory. Now we asked the younger generation how they remembered her, and this is what they had to say.
Well, I remember Mrs. Theodosia Okoh because she invented or designed the Ghana flag, which has become a great asset to the whole nation of the Republic of Ghana. Yeah. And also, I think the hockey pitch right behind the Tema station was under her initiative, and later government of Ghana took or intervened in that. So I think she has done a great job for Ghana, and I remember her for a great effort towards the nation.
3 years ago, there was this issue on naming of a hockey field, and then that's when I got to know her personally. I mean, I saw her on the television, but I remember that when we were young, they used to ask us that question. Everybody used to. Social studies, and anywhere we go, we used to ask who is the one who made the red, gold, green with the black star in the middle, the flag and everything. We used to have the name, but we never saw her. So 3 years ago, when the issue came up, then I saw her and I was like, oh, this is the woman. Wow, it's a powerful woman. It's an inspiration to we the women, to be precise, because if a woman could just sit down and do this, it means that we have an ability to exhibit to the world.
I don't really remember much about her. I remember when I was in primary, we used to talk about her once in a blue moon, but then now no one talks about her anymore. Yeah.
She designed the Ghana national flag, which is the red, gold, green in the star. You know, I saw on Facebook, I think some couple of days ago on Facebook when I read on, I think it was on Joy Facebook page or something, that Theodosia Okoh died at the age of 92. Well, it was really sad, you know. It was such a great person dying so early, you know. At least we the youth can learn a lot from her, because as a woman being a designer, well, that's a great thing.
And more of your tributes in What's Trending with Lord Edu Asare.
So the designer of the Ghana national flag passed over the weekend. Now, this has been trending on Twitter, as well as the xenophobic attacks. Hashtag xenophobia is still trending. Let's quickly take a look at what people are saying on Twitter. Now, let's first take tweets about Theodosia Okoh. This is from Delali. Rest in peace, Madame Theodosia Okoh. Thank you for designing our Ghana flag. Hashtag historic, hashtag Ghana, hashtag Ghana flag, hashtag proud Ghanaian. Okay, and this is Nambe Patrick. Ghana has lost a great heroine. R.I.P. Theodosia Okoh. Your legacy lives forever. Retweet if you support me. Here's another tweet, and it is from Becca. Becca says, may the graceful soul of Madame Theodosia Okoh rest in perfect peace. Hashtag empowered. Be proud of you. Hashtag Africa Rising. This is from Kina. A black star, Madame Theodosia Okoh. The flag you designed remains the enduring symbol of our national aspirations. R.I.P. Great. And this is from Hear Ye, Hear Ye. Theodosia Okoh, if this is true, I hear that she was never well honored for her feat while alive. Well, it is true. Let me take this from Afi Mauto Agblevo. Rest in peace, Theodosia Okoh. You would be fondly remembered by all, especially by Okoh Vanderpoy. You bet. And Bliss the ambassador says, as Ghanaians, our flag represents so much, but few of us know who designed it. A woman named Mrs. Theodosia Okoh. So let's take the tweets about hashtag xenophobia. The first one is from Jay Nadu. The tragedy of hashtag xenophobia demands us to ask, what is our identity, values, and humanity? I hope we have the courage to have this conversation. This is from Mr. El Bonga. Under reasonable conditions, no man should maim or lynch his fellow man without any justification and substantiated facts. Hashtag xenophobia. And the last one I'm going to take is from Ryan Cummins. Worth noting that hashtag xenophobia is an attitude. Many of us harbor xenophobic attitudes which we do not act on. Doesn't make it any less wrong. So those were some of the reactions and tributes pouring in for Mrs. Theodosia Okoh and the reactions on the xenophobic attacks. This has been What's Trending.
Still to come more on the xenophobic attacks in South Africa, and then we'll examine whether there's going to be Sharia law in Ghana after this. Welcome back to Joy News Interactive. Just before the break, we were trying to get in touch with Malam Madi Ahmed to tell us more about the situation in Achimtafo, where apparently a 2-month-old pregnant woman is going to be subjected to 100 lashes in public. Welcome to Joy News Interactive, sir. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Welcome to Joy News Interactive, Mr. Ahmed. Now, you have heard about, have you heard about this story that you are quoted as saying that punishment must be applied to this couple in accordance with Islamic law?
What happened?
Malam Ahmed, you are being quoted as saying that a 23-year-old widow in Achimtafo is going to be subjected to 100 lashes in public for defying a major Islamic principle regarding widowhood.
Ghana is not Islamic country, so we cannot apply anything like that in Ghana. So that one is not true.
So the story is false.
Yes, the story is false. So we all know that we have constitution in Ghana. Nobody can apply this law in Ghana.
But why would they say that you have? Why would they say this about your town?
They were asking about what the Quran says about it, and I told them, but here is in Ghana, here is Saudi Arabia, and.
But is there an incident? But is there an incident like this going on in Achimtafo?
Pardon?
Okay, you can't seem to hear us very well, and unfortunately our time is up. So thank you very much for that update. I've been speaking with the Deputy Chief Imam Malam Madi Ahmed, who is telling us that the article going around on social media about a woman going to be lashed in public is not true. He was it was an auction, and he signed off. It was sold for, I think, 1 million, whatever, and then he, sold, and then that's it. And that's it for this edition of Joy News Interactive. And today's big story. My name is Akwa Harrison.
And mine is Stephen NT.
Thank you so much for joining us.
And enjoy the rest of our programs. Bye-bye.
Bye.